The impact of the US imposed tariffs have been immediate and negative. There's been a decline in exports in May and June, and industry insiders are concerned about the reduction in steel alloy exports.
We're also worried that US buyers might not renew their existing contracts. Once this contract expire, they might opt to seek for greater security in other African markets.
The local employment data for May and June hasn't been analysed yet, but steel sector is valued at around $900 billion annually and has the potential to create thousands of jobs based on available international data.
So there's huge potential for us to capitalize and improve jobs on the sector. But our concern now is the fact that there's a relative reduction in demand in the US, which can impact negatively on the value chain, on the local value chain.
The US isn't South Africa's biggest steel exporter by far.
So it was just 1%. And in 2018, so far it's 0.7%. But if you look at the broader metals and engineering sector, our prime export destination is actually Africa, other African countries. But when you zoom down and drill down to the steel sector, our prime export destination is Asia.
The US market, though, is lucrative, and the current crisis is seen as an opportunity to diversify.
So members will feel the pinch in trying to realign their supply chains. But there's huge potential in Asia, in other African markets, and also in the EU.
The US tariffs aren't having a dramatic impact on local exporters yet, because it's coming off such a low base. And the potential, though, for growth is enormous.
The US market has huge market power, and there are also direct and indirect benefits that can occur to the sector because of the level of cross-sectional dependence that exists between the steel sector and other sectors, the mining sector, the automotive sector, the construction sector. So there's this huge knock-on effect that can actually help in creating jobs.
It seems like the steel sector is actually looking at this as an opportunity to grow market share going into the US. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.